How's it going, folks? It's Lobo, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to another episode of What If, because as you can see, I'm finally getting caught up on the series at large, and I just checked on Google to see when the final episode of Season 1 premiered, and that was almost 2 months ago at the time I'm recording this. 2 days away from it officially being 2 months since it ended, and I'm looking at that, and I'm just thinking to myself, wow, I'm just lazy, I'm a slacker, and I just need to get this shit done. So here we are. And this is episode 6, I believe. Last episode I watched probably a month ago, a number of weeks ago, and that one had to deal with the zombies. When I watched it originally, I was like, this is so weird, it's kind of dumb and stuff, but then as it evolved, I'm like, wow, this is actually not a bad episode. This is kind of the best one yet, so that was a pleasant surprise, so I hope more of those are in store along the way. And if I'm not mistaken, I heard some sort of reviews, reports about the series in general is that it finishes better than it started. So the last few episodes I've heard are not much better than the other episodes, but they're more standout than the previous one. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm more in the sort of midway, halfway through. So I don't imagine these supposed episodes aren't going to start until I get maybe to episode 7 or 8. Potentially, but I know there's 9 episodes in season 1 in total, right? I know, usually it's always 10 with things. Everyone likes to do shit in 10, but I think there's 9. So yeah, this one deals with if Iron Man never became Iron Man, I believe. I think Killmonger also has a part to play in this. What part? I don't know how that's gonna work. But as usual, these are all what ifs. They're in another reality and shit, so everything doesn't make sense, and everything makes sense at the same time. It's a real twister of the mind, but it's cool to see when you have seen the previous like movies and episodes before, and then you sort of have background knowledge, and you're like, oh, look how differently this changed. But this is going off of Iron Man 1, so I have not seen that film in a while. I would venture to say probably in years, not like, well, plural, but not like 3, 4, 5 years. I mean in probably like 2 years, maybe. 2 or 3, I would say. Yeah, I feel like that's a fair assessment. I haven't seen it in 2 or 3 years, so my knowledge on that's not going to be that great if like picking up on stuff, but I am still aware of like the general, like how it happened. He was in like the military Jeep car, whatever you want to call it. He was doing the peace sign selfie. Then he starts getting attacked, and they kidnapped him, and he has, obviously I know the story of how his little reactor thing is a magnet to keep the shrapnel out of his heart. Like, I know those things and stuff, but it's just like the very, very minute, small details that you would pick up if you had just rewatched it. I probably won't, but I don't know if they're going to play at that in this episode. So I'm just making the assumption that they are. So maybe they won't, maybe they will. We'll find out. But anyway, I'm excited to get started. After this, like, when I'm recording this now, immediately after I record this and then do my post reaction, I'm going to watch the next episode of Hawkeye because, as I mentioned, I want to get caught up with that as well. So that's sort of the trajectory. I don't think these are going to be up on the same day. So if you're watching this one day, I would expect to have the second episode of Hawkeye, my reaction to it, to be up the following day. Michael B. Jordan, Jon Favreau,
reality,
Chadwick Boseman, Andy Serkis returned, Don Cheadle, Paul Bettany. Holy shit, they really got like pretty much all the cast minus Robert Downey Jr. Damn. We got Lieutenant Gordon and Alfred in this bitch. Let's go.
Please, no gang signs. No, throw it up, I'm kidding. Yeah, peace. I love peace. I'd be out of a job with peace.
Damn, the old phones. He just picked it up and yeeted it. Okay.
Seriously.
The 10 rings have reinforcements en route. We need to move now.
The 10 rings. Wow, so they address them as the 10 rings in this.
Heroes are not born. They're forged in darkness.
Oh, that's a sick line.
Shaped in battle. Defined by sacrifice.
Somehow the line gets even better.
Yes. Though the man was saved, a hero was lost. And a villain was given a new chance.
Mr. Stark.
Dude, the dialogue in this, bro, holy shit.
Stevens, the Navy SEAL who saved my life, as Stark Industries' new Chief Security Officer.
This is such a load of bull. It's supposed to be my promotion.
Poor Happy.
I uncovered plans to assassinate Tony Stark while on a deep cover operation inside the Ten Rings.
Whoa, well, there you have it, folks. That's gonna be a wrap.
We're bankrolled by Stark Industries COO Obadiah Stane.
Damn.
I don't know what this kid's talking about. Oh, man.
Oh, Happy.
I never liked that guy.
No one did.
Terrorists, corporate raiders, maximum.
Oh, damn, I miss this house. It was so cool. I actually saw it in real life when I went to California. I went on like one of those tour bus things.
Please tell me that's plumbing.
Assassinations.
Jeez, glad I asked for clarification.
All in all, that's it.
Damn, she does a good impression.
Let's do this. Let's build your science fair project. You saved my life. I'd like to return the favor. Jarvis,
Damn.
search.
Killmonger's ideas executed by a super genius and Tony Stark. Damn, that's OP.
With the world's most expensive Gundam model. Jarvis, start.
It looks like a Power Ranger.
FPV wiring.
It appears the drone's regulating processor is overclocked.
You know, we need it.
That's so weird to hear him as Jarvis again. But he still does it so well.
Stark Industries is not in the business of fraternizing with black market arms dealers.
She's right, Tony. I agree.
Wait, what?
He's U.S. Air Force, and he's the company's military liaison. We're all above board.
I think that's a great idea.
Excellent. I dotted T's crossed. About that vibranium.
Oh, no foreplay, eh? You know what? It's a waste of time anyway.
In Vegas.
Good. Now that I know you mean business, we can move on to the good stuff.
Damn, Andy Serkis sounds so good. Ain't gonna do nothing.
Well, it's not with you, Ghana.
System to change the system.
Nah, you could burn it down.
Damn, I mean, that's Killmonger for you.
Ooh, my, I would not want to play chess with you, my friend. Word of the as you predicted it would.
Now he's gonna stab you.
Word to the wise, never play Clue with Jarvis. He sees all.
Holy shit, bro. Vengeful Tony.
I was really hoping you wouldn't make the cut.
For a minute, I really thought it was you and me against the world.
We're not fighting the same battles, Tony. It's between you and me. That you can't see the difference between you and me.
Damn. Stabbed him through the shoulder and that killed him as if it was his heart. I'm just poking fun.
One of their spears, if you know what I mean. Savages.
It's like you said, Wakandans are full of surprises.
There it is. I was waiting for him to kill him.
Soldier, what does he know of our people?
These are my people too, cousin. I brought you the man who stole your vibranium and murdered your people as proof of my loyalty to Wakanda. Force shields. The electromagnetic interference will block their satellite uplink.
You're suggesting we let the killer robots into the city?
That's the only way to disconnect them from the Jarvis AI. After that, we'll destroy them.
Possible. The drone should be disconnected.
Tony Stark. He must have built a backup transmitter.
Why would he do that?
That man was a villain.
Yeah, quite literally, none of these What If episodes end happily. And I keep forgetting every damn episode that it's the same theme over and over. He's legit like pulling a Mysterio, trying to appear the hero.
Wakanda forever!
Forever watching.
Service.
With this herb, you shall become the next Black.
Then how the hell did he throw that missile in the beginning if he didn't already have the power?
You believe the cure for human suffering is more suffering.
The cure is power, and now I have it.
because you stole it.
Even in death, he's not vengeful. That's why T'Challa's the GOAT, man.
I knew it. He killed Tony. And your brother? How did you get this?
Mr. Stark was a genius.
Heroes are never really gone. They live forever, as do the ones they inspire to carry on the fight.
Dude, some of the dialogue in this is just... Oh, God. Whoever wrote this, I don't know if it's the same person that wrote all the other episodes, but if it's like the first time they've written a What If episode for the specific writer of this episode, god damn, dude, bravo. Some of the lines in this are incredible. If they were in live action, that would be like a goated movie. Well, if you're watching this now, then there's going to be one of two things happening. Originally, I did my post-reaction discussion, as always, and of course, you'll know this if you've seen my channel before, that sometimes it doesn't work because for some reason, my PC likes to shut off things, such as when my camera's recording, my microphone is recording, so that always happens. I don't have like a shitty PC, but it's not the best, but it's just annoying that this happens. But what I'm going for with this is that, of course, my post-reaction discussion was just null because the audio never recorded, or it did, and then 1 minute later, it just shut off by itself for no reason. It's like, we can't handle the processing of using your mic and your camera at the same time when I've done it like countless times, so I'm like, whatever. So I made a little, and guess what happened again? So, I don't know. I'm gonna have to spend the time figuring out how to fix that because I can't react to anything else again because it's just gonna keep shutting off. And I'm getting very mad. I'm just trying to control it, but hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as you could. Just, if you want to know my opinion on it, because I talked a bit for probably like around 10 minutes because I thought this was a good episode and it was just like a lot more different. I'm not going to get into it because my damn thing's going to shut off. But if you are personally interested in what I have to say about this episode, just ask me down in the comments because I will answer. If you really are so inclined to ask and really want to know, I will answer. But I have to finish this now because it's just not working and I have to get to figuring out why. So I apologize, but such is my life when it comes to this shit. So yeah, sorry about that, but I will catch you in the next episode of Hawkeye whenever fate deigns it so, because I no longer know, and I don't mean to rhyme there. So yeah.